Hi everyone, I'm Rayna DP.
And I'm Solaria.
And today we're going to do a review on 13 Reasons Why Season 2. Just a warning, we're going to be talking about spoilers.
Spoiler!
Spoiler!
Alert! Alert! Authority!
Okay, well, what happened in Season 1 though?
So, well, basically, there was this girl, her name is Hannah Baker, and she had a bunch of first world problems, and then she killed herself.
Well, and then she had these 13 tapes blaming 13 people for why she killed herself. And now in Season 2, it's about the trial, it's about Hannah's parents. They're suing the school, and it's they're going through the characters again and revisiting the case.
Yes.
So, initial thoughts.
I really liked it, I think 4 episodes at the end, because in the beginning it was very more like establishing, like reintroducing the characters, and it was quite slow, and it was very like more tedious, but like they tried to introduce new issues, so like, they're trying to establish the story, and it was just a little bit slow in the beginning, but in the end I was living them.
One pro for me was the expansion, and this is a spoiler, the Polaroids that there was a Polaroid and it said Hannah wasn't the only one or something like that, and it exposed this giant storyline that the baseball team was actually raping multiple girls in their clubhouse. That was only a pro because it added to the storyline. Another pro for me was actually there was one redemption arc that was really good, well done, and it was the guidance counselor.
The guidance counselor, yes.
I thought that was really well done. His trial scene was good. I liked the drama. I think the actor, if anyone's gonna win an award, I think for this season, I don't think they will. It should be that one scene.
I felt him. I felt the counselor, because he had a lot of remorse, because he was blaming himself. And oh my God, Zach! I love Zach.
Not only was he like super cute, like I'm glad that there is another main character who's an Asian show, and that they really expanded his storyline and they focused on him, and he's actually one of those characters that they really dug deep in, and they exposed his past, and they gave him the flaw of like of being the coward, even though he was a good person.
But like to me though, like I love the way that they made him like show his like remorse, and it was like his conflict was so good. His conflict within himself was so good, like the way they represent that, because he wants to redeem himself, but he's also afraid of what other people thinks.
What did you think? What did you think of the twist, the relationship with Hannah?
With Hannah, oh my God, it was so cute. I'm like, Hannah Baker, like how dare you?
I thought one character that I think they did right, sort of. Like I don't really like drug stories always go nowhere. Justin's story was so rich. It was rich, and it was complex. Until the end, like his whole thing with like Jessica, like the three-way, like it's weird. But I do like that he was adopted by Clay's family at the end. I thought that was a good way to circle back in the storyline. And one thing that, like, my biggest problem with the show, however, is still how they deal with the topic of suicide. And they're trying to show that Hannah had friendships, had a stable relationship, she had loving parents, she came from a good home, she wasn't a girl who was in poverty. Like, to me, it's like they haven't really touched on the fact that she could have had mental health issues. And I think that is so huge and so important to talk about, especially when we discuss suicide.
And it was like why are they not discussing? And there was none of that. It was all about like teenage drama, sexual assault, sexuality, slut shaming, all those things. They
focused on so many external factors, and external factors are extremely important in the mental health of anyone. But at the same time, they didn't really delve into like what if she had clinical depression, what if she had bipolar disorder, like they never really talked about that, and that was my problem with it.
The thing is that too, like they touched on it, I think, especially when they did the drug episode where they were doing drugs, and they were showing Hannah to have like this like depressive state.
They touched on it.
They touched on it, but that was it. That was it. Gone. It was like, okay, you touched on it a little bit, but it was a missed opportunity to actually explore that any further.
Yes, and I think that was another missed opportunity.
Yeah. So Alex tried to commit suicide in the first season.
Yes.
And then I thought it was dead.
Yeah,
and
I thought it was dead too.
And then we go to the season and we see that he's alive and well. Well, he's alive, but he's not well because he got like half of his body is basically non-functional.
Okay, the big question though is, what did you think of his gay scenes?
The bromance? Oh my god!
Like, I don't know.
I loved
it, but like...
I loved it.
Do you think it was like gay baiting?
Oh, it was so gay baiting. It was so... Because the thing is, I think people are shipping... Now people are shipping them. Mm-hmm. But I think online especially, like the two of them are very... like Instagram famous. Like
Tumblr.
So this is like so much like Tumblr shipping, like people gonna post this shit, like it's literally baiting, like ship baiting. Mm-hmm. And I loved it, especially when Zach tried to teach Alex how to dance, and they were playing Downtown by Magical Clouds. I'm like, shit, girl, oh no. I'm dead.
All I know is that one of the subplots was like Alex not being able to get a boner, and the one time that he does, it's during a physical fight with Zach.
And I was like, girl, when are they gonna fuck? Shit. It was so good.
Another aspect of the show that they tried to introduce, especially in a time like today, now, is gun violence.
Yes.
And they did it at the end, like the last episode, and I think, oh my god, it's just so many missed opportunities. I wish that they, even though they were hinting and foreshadowing that there could be a possible school shooting throughout the entire season, I don't know, like I'm uncertain about how they handled it.
To me, the way they dealt with it was that they made Clay again have this hero complex, and to me, like the whole like even from the first season to this season, was that he has this this hero complex about protecting people, and that's cute and all, but like when he has his moments, he doesn't know that he actually hurts people as well. Like there's like when he released the tapes publicly, he didn't think about it. When in the first season when he released those pictures of Tyler, he didn't think about all the consequences. Like he is just this damaged kid where like he's just always just trying to help people, and somehow ends up not helping at the same time.
Before the school shooting, like the reason why Tyler was about to be redeemed as a character, and then all of a sudden he gets bullied by Monty at the end, and Monty takes a broom and rapes him with it. What did you think of that?
Well, that's the scene where people are like, oh my god, like it's so too much, like they shouldn't have shown that, blah, blah, blah.
I think that's such a double standard.
It's such a,
because if you're okay with seeing Hannah and Jessica get raped,
then how is this not okay?
Like, not that it's okay, okay to see them get raped, but it's the same issue, and again, another missed opportunity for the show to further expand on rape culture, and that guys do get raped. I think I don't know how the show handled it.
But I think it does show like the way culture sees male and female bodies, is that like female bodies are allowed to be molested and that they're allowed to be raped and abused, but when it comes to a male body, it's sacred, and that penetrating a male body is a taboo.
With a show about like sexual assault and rape, and I think it really is important to highlight that boys and men do get raped and sexually assaulted. I think they did his storyline pretty, like, it was very, very clumsy, and it was only a shock factor, and on top of that, they didn't deal with it in a way that is fruit for discussion about male rape, like male rape victims. And they could have done it to sort of parallel what happened to Jessica, what happened to Hannah, and there was almost like a missed opportunity there. So rating.
Rate this fucking Netflix show.
Okay, I give it a 3 out of 5 unholy stars.
I agree with you. 3. Because I did quite enjoy it. Girl, like, I was I was watching that shit, like I couldn't stop. Like I watched at work. Yeah. That's our review.
Woo!
Unholy review. 13 Reasons Why.
If you have your own review,
2.
put it in the comments below, share the video, like it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!